All right, guys, let's try this again because I just filmed and noticed that my sound wasn't on. This is December 15th, 2021. It's muzzle loader season. I don't have a muzzle loader, so I'm going out with my bow again, just to see. I got a real nice hot spot right here I wanted to show you guys. So I am not deep in the woods. Right there's the road. My house is over here, and I have a tremendous rub right here up on this pine. I mean, that's beautiful. I'll do this again because I wasn't happy with the first video. I had no sound. So I'm going to go over again what we did 4 years ago, but the issue is that the sound wasn't that good. The leaves were crunching, and it was my first time. I had my back to the camera. So find yourself a spot of interest. You can see right here, see the trail? You can call it cow path. It's a cow path. So I did this already, but we'll do it again. Clean off an area. So this is his. Okay, and now for hanging in the trees, you can get these at Walmart. What they do is they're reflective, so you can see them if you got to collect them, but you put your scent in these, and what you do is you open up the string and you hang it from the tree. And what I like about them is that they're orange, so you can get a visual. What you do is you go find a spot to sit, you use this as a visual, and you scope it, and you can see 30 yards, 40 yards, 50 yards, whatever you're comfortable at. I'm not one of those guys that take crazy shots. My shots are 34 at best, 30, 35 at max. But definitely not one of them guys you see, 75 yards with a Hoyt bow. It's not me. Here's what I was using. It's pretty big out here. I don't know if you guys got it where you're at. If you don't, I could possibly try to get you some. You can go to Walmart, get yourself your 69 Doe and Heat. That works pretty good, but I've already done it, but I'll show you again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sprinkle a little bit. Okay. And then up top here, yes, that's a tampon. My wife got me hooked onto those tampons, and I hate to say it, but they work. So make fun of me all you want, but yes, I have tampons in my hunting pack. So like I said before, the stick that you used to clean, take it, discard it far off. That way you're not throwing any scent down. So here's where we're at. Not a whole big piece right now, but I'm going to show you because not everybody has the luxury of going wherever to hunt. So use your buck bomb, your scent, whatever you got, and just drip a little bit going up the trail to where you know that they're coming. Like I know for a fact that they're coming from the far back. They're coming across the street, walking down, and that big bastard's rubbing right here, and he's going right in behind our house. Another thing I'll show you real quick, because I did upgrade cameras. Let's see. I was using SpyPoint. I'm not a fan of them. Their customer service was horrible. I switched over to Tacticam. I think these things are like $109. They hold their battery packs are pretty big, but you don't have to change them out as much. I've noticed it's been beautiful this season. I'll show you real quick what you're looking at. So right now it's in setup mode. There's 3 options. My batteries are about to die because they've been out since last year. Searching. Okay, so right now it says 4G. This is an AT&T one. You can get them in Verizon. Make sure you know what service works, what carrier, what you're set for. 24 megapixels. Your date, which, oh no, that's just your cameras. So your pictures, got quite a bit on this one. And the most important thing to remember once you're in the setup, flip it to on. I can't tell you how many times I've actually got this thing put up in a perfect spot and missed a beautiful, beautiful deer because I didn't have it on. So that right there is the angle, the height. Now what I'll do is I'll take you over to where I'm hunting, where my spot is. It's about 2:30, 2:40 right now in the afternoon, so it's getting down to where you want to be sitting. I'll stay here till dark, until you can't see any longer. And what I'm doing right now is just dripping a little bit. That way, if he's coming in from this way or whatever, but he's gonna have his spot, and the more scent you use, whatever. Let's see where. I'll put another one up. Which way is the wind going? All right, so the wind's going downhill. I want to bring them up to me a little bit, so I'll use another one of these. Let me see here. There. And then soak it until it's fluffy, whatever. My wife's got terms, but prefer not to use them. All right, so all mucky in here. So here's where I'm gonna be. Right in the shadows here. Like I said, if I was using a muzzle loader, I'd probably be up there in those pines, but for what I got to work with, there's my shot. Here's my view. A lot of people don't like to ground hunt. I've had my most success from ground hunting. Going over your sprays again. I'm not trying to sell these. Use whatever. These guys, these Conquest, they're expensive, but they work. Go to Walmart, get yourself this Golden Doe. They'll hit on it. To be honest with you, I've actually peed and made a mock scrape, and they hit on it. So it all depends on what you want to do, what you got to work with. I'm not one of those guys that have $1 million to play with. I'm kind of one, I'm going to school for software engineering. I got a wife, 2 kids, one on the way. So my budget's pretty limited. Most of my expenses were in my gear. It's expensive, but I use a Barnett crossbow and a Bear. What is this? A Bear species. So it's like mid-grade. It's not your Hoyt or your Matthews. They're good bows, but they're out of my price range at the moment. So that's pretty much, what I do every single time I come out. Either work his or make your own, like I showed you in that video 4 years ago. But don't go crazy, just be patient. And what I've learned this year, I was getting questions, what have I learned from all this, is you can think you're the best hunter in the world. You're only going to get what the land's willing to produce, and what's going to give you right place at the right time. That's pretty much it, guys. Don't beat yourself up over it. This year 2021 was brutal, absolutely brutal. I talked to the local S&S Taxidermy in Springville. Those guys didn't get much, and they normally get a lot of bucks in. And it's been an interesting year. It's been tough. They went nocturnal, or they, like where I'm at, they literally went across the street into the swamps to bed down, and they are only coming out through here to do their rounds. So I will see what happens, and if I see a deer, I will put the camera back on and send you guys it. Thanks.